The Toyota Corolla has been around for decades, and it's earned its reputation as one of the most reliable and practical cars ever built. But the 2026 Corolla? This isn't just another model year with a few tweaks. Toyota has completely shaken things up, and for a lot of people, this will be the most surprising Corolla they've ever seen. I mean it. When you first look at it, you might not even recognize it as a Corolla. That's how bold the redesign really is. Now, let's talk about the first thing everyone notices, the design. The 2026 Corolla has ditched the safe, conservative look that it's carried for years. Instead, Toyota has gone with a sharp, almost aggressive style that looks more like a baby sports sedan than the compact economy car we all grew up with. The front fascia has a wider stance, slimmer LED headlights, and a grille that just screams confidence. Around the back, you've got sleek tail lights that stretch across the trunk, giving it a much more modern, premium vibe. And the overall profile? It's lower, more aerodynamic, and definitely designed to turn heads in traffic. This isn't the kind of Corolla you blend into the background with. It's a car that makes a statement. But Toyota didn't stop at just making it look cool. Under the hood, things get even more exciting. The 2026 Corolla comes with an upgraded hybrid system, and this is where the magic happens. Toyota has been leading the hybrid game for years, and now they're bringing some of that Prius-level efficiency into the Corolla with a lot more punch. We're talking about better horsepower, smoother acceleration, and fuel economy numbers that could make your wallet breathe a sigh of relief. Imagine getting sporty performance without sacrificing the efficiency that made the Corolla so appealing in the first place. That balance is exactly what Toyota seems to be going for here. And here's something that might surprise a lot of people. Toyota is even offering a version of the 2026 Corolla with light off-road features. Yeah, you heard that right. A Corolla you can actually take onto dirt trails without worrying about scraping the bottom every 5 seconds. It's not meant to replace a 4Runner or RAV4, of course. But this crossover-inspired trim has a slightly raised suspension, chunkier tires, and body cladding that makes it rugged enough for weekend adventures. For anyone who always thought of the Corolla as just a city commuter, this opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Step inside, and the updates keep coming. The interior is easily the most modern and high-tech we've seen in a Corolla. The first thing you'll notice is the massive new touchscreen that dominates the center of the dashboard. It's crisp, it's fast, and it's packed with all the connectivity features you'd expect. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even built-in Google Maps for those who don't want to rely on their phone. The driver's display is fully digital now, giving you customizable layouts and a futuristic feel. And the materials? We're talking soft-touch surfaces, ambient lighting, and seats that look and feel way more premium than what you'd expect in a Corolla. It's clear Toyota wanted to step up the game and make this interior feel competitive with more expensive brands. Now, what about space? One of the reasons people have always loved the Corolla is that it's practical. The 2026 model keeps that tradition alive. The back seat is roomy enough for adults, the trunk has plenty of cargo space, and if you go with the hatchback version, you're getting even more flexibility for everyday life. It's still the reliable, practical car that fits into almost anyone's lifestyle. It's just wrapped up in a much cooler, more advanced package. Of course, no modern Toyota would be complete without a full suite of safety features, and the Corolla delivers big time. Toyota's Safety Sense package is here as standard, which means adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and even road sign recognition are all built in. It's the kind of stuff you'd expect in a Lexus, but now you get it in a Corolla at no extra cost. That really drives home the value. Speaking of value, let's talk pricing. Toyota hasn't officially released the final numbers for every trim yet, but from what's been shared, the 2026 Corolla will start around the mid-$20,000 range for the base model. That's right in line with what we've seen in previous years, but here's the kicker. You're getting way more car for that price. The hybrid versions will cost a little more, and the off-road inspired trim will likely push closer to $30,000. But when you think about the design, the tech, the efficiency, and the all-around improvements, it's hard to argue with the value. This is a car that could easily steal customers from competitors like the Honda Civic or Hyundai Elantra. And that brings us to the big question. How does the 2026 Corolla stack up against its past models? Honestly, it feels like a completely different. If you lined this up next to a Corolla from, say, 2015, you'd barely believe they were related. The older models were reliable, yes, but they were also kind of plain, safe, and forgettable in terms of style. The new one takes everything people loved, the efficiency, the practicality, the reliability, and wraps it in a bold, modern, even exciting package. It's the kind of transformation that might make people who never considered a Corolla before suddenly stop and take a second look. And that's exactly what Toyota is aiming for here. They don't just want the Corolla to be the safe choice anymore. They want it to be the car that excites you when you see it in the dealership lot, the car that feels fun when you drive it, and the car that still makes sense when you look at your budget at the end of the month. It's a new identity for a classic nameplate. And honestly, it's pretty impressive. So, is the 2026 Toyota Corolla a game changer? I'd say yes. Between the dramatic redesign, the upgraded hybrid powertrain, the unexpected off-road ready trim, the high-tech interior, and the competitive pricing, Toyota has managed to take one of the world's most familiar cars and make it feel brand new again. And that's no easy feat. If you've been waiting for the right time to give the Corolla another look, this might just be the year. The 2026 model isn't just another Corolla, it's the Corolla reimagined. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for more deep dives into the newest cars hitting the market, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on what's coming next. Trust me, you'll want to stick around. There are some incredible car launches just around the corner.